A vote reflecting growing international solidarity with the Palestinians. Today, the UN General Assembly voted overwhelmingly in favor of a Palestinian bid to become a full member. It has recommended this now to be considered by the UN Security Council. 143 nations supported the motion, which grants the Palestinians significantly more rights to participate in General Assembly sessions. It does not, however, grant the Palestinians regular voting rights. The U.S. vetoed a Security Council resolution last month that would have paved the way for that. Ahead of today's vote, Israel's ambassador to the UN,
Gilad Ardan, my God. Of course, dude. Of course he went on Amazon and purchased one of these like little baby paper shredders so he could go on fucking stage and shred. Oh my God!
shredded the United Nations Charter, saying that was what countries who support Palestine's bid to join the UN were doing.
So, for the record, he kind of cooked. If you guys remember yesterday, I told you what his speech was going to look like, and I didn't think he would hit the dramatics to this degree. Okay? I didn't think that he would do that. See? So, he kind of outplayed me. I said personally, he's going to say UN is Hamas and they have shown it. They are giving everything to Hamas and showing the rest of the world that Jew hatred will always be celebrated by the UN. And you're giving them a gift. All this shit. Turns out I'm wrong. He actually took it one step further. He had a prop with him. Respect.
Yes, that's what you're...
All right, I'm going to cross over now to our correspondent, Benjamin Alvarez.
Okay, let's watch that video, actually. As a matter of fact, let's fucking watch that shit, because it's really stupid.
Shredding. This is... You are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. Yes, that's what you're doing. Shredding the UN Charter. Shame on you. This is...
Shame on you.
You are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. Yes, that's what you're doing. Shredding the UN Charter.
Israel's really coming off like a toddler throwing a tantrum. Bro, that's Gilad Ardan's literal work. That is like all he does. His whole job is to basically, oh, dude, I didn't realize he fucking was shredding the Hasan stinks thing. I take it back. His whole job is basically to go there and be like, I am in the den of lions. You are doing terror to Israel. I am surrounded by anti-Semites. Like, his whole job is to go there and fucking yell at these, like, ambassadors about how much they hate Jews, okay? That's literally what he does for a living. Honestly, it's kind of a cool job. Like, I would like to do that. Like, his major role that he's played since October 7 is literally wear a Star of David and claim that if Israel is not allowed to fucking ethnically cleanse Palestinians, that's his own personal Holocaust. Think about how fucking insane that is as a statement. Think about how disrespectful that is. Ironically, he told people that they're shredding the UN Charter as he's literally shredding it, and his nation is metaphorically shredding it. Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. It's a great analogy for Israel to be shredding the UN Charter right in front of everyone while screaming, "You are shredding the UN Charter, how dare you?" Exactly. Exactly. Israel has done this for 75 fucking years, okay? Literally violating every aspect of international humanitarian law while being like, you are violating my sovereignty because I must violate humanitarian law against the terror children. It's crazy. Like, it's a funny meme when you think about it. Obviously, like Like I have Jewish friends that'll make inferences and references to the Holocaust in areas, in private moments, in areas where obviously it's like kind of fucked up the reference in a humorous way, you know? Like, oh, I stubbed my toe. This is just like the Holocaust, you know, that sort of shit. But for him to do it in this way in the public stage is wild. You know? It's insane. It's an insane thing to do. What is the purpose of the childish behavior? Like, this is Gaddafi shit? Yeah, well, but when Gaddafi did it, it was cool and based. What is this? There is no reform in the relations between the United Nations and Israel, and they eat all the summer. There will be a reason to consider withdrawing from the United Nations. Wait, what? Yeah, when Gilad Erdogan went to the UN, he knew that this was a challenge for every Israeli representative. But the last 6 months surpassed everything he had imagined. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. That's crazy. These guys are out of control, man. When what is this? Double down to the video from a Holocaust survivor discussing the Star of David being born. Yeah, Israel. Our war is not with Palestinians. Our war is with Hamas. Palestine recognized by the UN. Israel. What the fuck? Not like that. It's the same attitude that America has represented on the UN Security Council too, where it's just like, yeah, we love Palestinians. Come on. We're not trying to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians. And that would be really bad if Israel was doing that, which it's not. But also, Palestinian statehood? No, thank you. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, what the fuck's going on then? What are we doing? Oh my God, what did he say? What did this fucking freak say? I hate that I watched him one time and now the fucking faucet. Now Pandora's box is unleashed. Now you guys are going to send me son of Hamas every day. And I really don't want to see his ugly ass face, bro. I hate this motherfucker so much. I hate the way that he talks. I hate the way that he dresses. I hate the way that he carries himself. I hate the shit that he says. I hate him. I hate his voice. Fucking psychopath.
Choose between 1.6 billion Muslims and a cow. I will choose the cow. If I have to choose
yeah, he means he wants to fuck the cow. That's why he's like, I will fuck the cow. That is how much I like fucking cows. I am son of Hamas. Listen, bitch. What did you call him? Uncle what? I said Uncle Ahmed, but... Or no, I said Uncle Mahmoud, but I think Uncle Ahmed's better. Certified Zionist, certified cowfucker. Okay. He did it wrong too, bro. He's supposed to say bear. Biggest races on Twitch proved to be Hasanabi, biggest hater and biggest races. Yes, bro. Proven. It is known. Dude, if you go on Reddit, they literally think that at a time frame when like Hitler was alive, they say that I would be more racist than him because I'm racist against white people. And being racist against white people is like the most racist thing you can be. Go on Pierce and debate him? Fuck no. Dude, you guys are crazy. You guys want me to die, I think. You want me to perish. You want me to literally have... You want me to have a fucking seizure on television. Like, there are people out there that just like make me want to get physical with them, okay? I don't want to be in that situation at all. Like, that's crazy. Like, there is no point in fucking debating a dipshit like that who is just like literally, he is Clandis Owens, but Arab. Was told by a friend yesterday that Reddit is filled with lefties. Oh yeah, it's fucking so lefty. All bark, no bite, do it. No, dude, that's the whole problem. That's what fucking sucks. I just, like, that would not be a productive conversation at all. Do you understand? That would not be a remotely productive conversation. It would just be me, like, fucking screaming at him and probably saying some unhinged shit that's going to get me canceled, actually. All right, let's do it. UN votes in favor of Palestinian membership. What does this signify?
As Gruber in Washington, he's been following events for us. Benjamin, what does this vote by the UN General Assembly, what does it really mean?
It's important to clarify that this vote does not give the Palestinians full UN membership, but recognizes them as qualified to join. As you said, 143 members voted in favor, 9 against it, including Israel and the United States, and 25 countries abstained. And this Palestinian membership bid will now be forwarded to the UN.
This stuff honestly is great because it kind of shows how little support the American government has on the global stage, for the record. Like, obviously we are, like, as the United States of America, we are the hegemonic superpower in the world. But when it comes to, like, international diplomacy and soft power, these are the moments where you genuinely do see, like, the disdain, the distaste, the overarching hatred that people feel towards, like, America and its allies and their gross, inhumane behavior.
Security Council asking it to reconsider the matter. And the result of this vote does not come as a surprise. That it was widely believed that the resolution would easily achieve the necessary 2/3 majority in the General Assembly, also because there is no veto right in the 193-member body. The US has been opposing this, and also in April vetoed a proposal recommending the admission of the State of Palestine to full membership in the United Nations.
And this resolution, it would grant
the United States be like, Micronesia's on our side, ladies and gentlemen. Javier Malay's on our side. Czechia's on our side. Micronesia's on our side. We got this in the bag, boys. We got this in the bag. Let's go. America, baby. It's on top. We got Viktor Orban on our side. The big players came out to play.
Rights and privileges, what exactly are they?
That's right. This past resolution gives the Palestinians the right to participate in the United Nations, international conferences convened by the UN. That means that they have the right to make statements, submit proposals, amendments, also to co-sponsor proposals or raise procedural motions. But the State of Palestine does not have a right to vote. What is also interesting here is that diplomats told US media before this vote that the original draft of the Assembly resolution was changed significantly to address concerns not only by the US, that in the end also voted against it along with 8 other countries, but also by Russia and China, because while both countries are strong supporters of Palestine's UN membership, they are concerned, according to these sources, that granting a certain type of rights and privileges could set a precedent for other would-be UN members, with Russia being concerned about Kosovo and China about Taiwan. So this past resolution, widely supported resolution, now moves on to the Security Council, where a bid for Palestinian membership failed less than a month ago after the US.
Okay, for everybody being like, I understand the symbolic importance, but when has a UN membership ever saved the nation from being brutalized by another? My friend, the only way to save Palestinians right now is by getting America and showing up, applying pressure in the Western world, and getting America to stop funding and facilitating Israel's genocide. That's it. So this is precisely the reason why I welcome any kind of vector of pressure that can be opened up. This, in and of itself, is absolutely another pressure point. That's it. The more the rest of the world says, like, no, this is fucking ridiculous, fuck you guys, the more people inside of these nations protest, the more awareness there is for the Palestinian struggle, for the Palestinian plight, the more Israel turns around and says, everyone is Hamas, the less the less legitimate the American cause is. Now, this doesn't stop America from behaving in America ways, but as I've repeatedly explained to you, there are two different camps in the U.S. State Department right now. Okay, since October 7th, there is the people that are like, we need to maintain our dominance in this region. We need, we need to maintain our relationship with Israel in this region, and we need to, like, obviously use Israel as a destabilizer, but like to a certain degree. And then there is the other side, the zealots, right? The fucking rabid ultra-Zionists, whether they are Christian ultra-Zionists or not many Jewish ultra-Zionists in that regard in the State Department, but like mostly predominantly Christian and Catholic ultra-Zionists that are like, we are so ride or die for Israel. They can do whatever the fuck they want. It's great. We're gearing for war with Iran anyway. We have to show the rest of the world that, like, no, they can wipe out these Muslim scumbags. The psychopathic war hawks have always existed in the American State Department. Some of them go above and beyond and go too far and get filtered out, like John Bolton, right? And ultimately, the other side in the State Department that's like more reasonable in this regard, even though they do not have a care for the safety and security of the Palestinians, but they do care about America's interests in the region, who have been demanding restraint from the White House, okay, since October 7, are able to get their message across to those who control the levers of power, because they can just point to the fucking pressure as well. They can point to the fact that we are losing our grip on any kind of soft power opportunities we have in both this region and globally. When our attack dog cannot be restrained and everybody else sees that we cannot restrain our attack dog, obviously that spells trouble for American dominance. Do you understand? If you want to maintain American empire, if you want to be able to maintain American empire, you have to manage conflict a little bit better than the way Israel has so far. So that's it. Obviously, the American State Department is never going to fucking make a decision specifically because they care about the humanity of those who are on the receiving end of American empire, those who actually receive the brutality, those who receive the cruelty. But like, America losing credibility on the global stage threatens American dominance. And if it threatens American dominance, then you can't really maintain this whole fucking song and dance for as long as you have.
Used its veto and vetoed the resolution.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like the U.S. is planning to do that yet again with this resolution. DW's Benjamin Alvarez-Gruber with the latest from Washington. Benjamin, thank you.